Hello children, welcome to Science. Today we are going to learn environmental science, resource use and management. In this lesson you are going to learn exchange of energy, ecosystem, food chain, recycling of waste, pollution. Exchange of energy. Plant absorbing the light energy provided by the sun and converting this energy into chemical energy for the plants itself to produce food. After some complex reaction that occurs within its leaves, this plant in turn is then consumed by an animal, say a deer. In this case, the food produced by the plant is taken up by the deer as a source of energy for survival. From this example, we can conclude that the interaction of a living organism with another living organism or with its surrounding is the basis of exchange of energy in a living system as far as biology is concerned. Next, ecosystem. What is ecosystem? A community of living organisms existing together with their non-living environments forms an ecosystem. An ecosystem may be natural or artificial. A forest, a pond, an ocean, a grassland, and a river are all examples of natural ecosystems. An aquarium, a public garden, a sanctuary are examples of artificial ecosystems. Components of an ecosystem. As we have seen in the definition, an ecosystem has two parts, living or biotic and non-living or abiotic. Biotic components. Biotic components are the living organisms present in the ecosystem and can be broadly classified under three heads. They are producers, consumers, and decomposers. Producers. They are the primary food producers that produce food by the process of photosynthesis from inorganic raw materials, namely water and carbon dioxide. They include all green plants. Children, green plants are called producers since they produce their own food by the process called photosynthesis. Consumers. They depend directly or indirectly on the producers for their food requirements. Consumers are further classified as follows. Herbivores are primary consumers. They depend directly on plants for their food. Example, cow, goat, and sheep. Omnivorous. They depend on plants as well as some animals for their food. Example, human beings. Children, omnivorous animals feed on both plants and animals. Carnivorous. They depend on other animals for their food. Example, tiger and lion. That is, they eat other animals. Parasites. They depend on living things called hosts and consume food from hosts. Example, ticks, lice, leeches. Decomposers. Decomposers are living microorganisms that feed on dead plants and animals to produce the required energy and break down or degrade the dead organisms into the soil. Thus, they help in protecting our environment. They are the natural scavengers for the earth. Children, so far we have studied biotic components. Let us study abiotic components. Biotic components of an ecosystem include all the non-living matters present in it. The main abiotic components in any ecosystem are soil, water, sunlight, and air. Next, food chain. A food chain is the linear sequence through which matter and energy pass on from one living organism to another. That is, food transferred from one trophic level to another. What is trophic level? A trophic level is the term used to describe the position of an organism in the food chain. Food web. Many food chains get interlinked and they constitute a food web. Human intervention is an important factor that can disturb the delicate balance in the ecosystem. That is, when we affect one level, the entire food chain will be affected. Next, biomes. When small ecosystems are put together, they form vast geographical area that are characterized by their own climate, rainfall, soil, water sources, flora and fauna. Such vast geographical areas are called biomes. Recycling waste. Recycling means converting used materials into new and useful products. Recycling helps reduce waste and protect the earth and its environment. Next, we are going to learn garbage and garbage disposal. What is garbage? Anything thrown out of our house, school, office, and other places such as hospitals, factories, and hotels constitute garbage. Garbage is otherwise called waste. There are two types of wastes: biodegradable waste, non-biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste can be acted upon by bacteria and converted into products that will not affect our environment. For example, leaves, peel of onion, vegetables. Non-biodegradable waste. Non-biodegradable waste cannot be degraded by bacteria. Example, plastics. Waste disposal. Composting. Composting the degradable waste such as kitchen waste, paper and wood pieces by the action of microbes is called composting. The decomposed product can be used as manure for plants. When earthworms decompose waste into manure, it is called vermicomposting. The next method of waste disposal is incineration. Burning of waste to form ash is called incineration. Incineration is nothing but burning of waste materials. Landfilling. The most common method of waste disposal is by using them to fill low-lying areas or unused pits. This may cause a foul smell. Next, reduce and reuse. Reduce the amount of waste you generate in your home and schools. Reuse things in your houses over and over again. Next, pollution. Contamination of natural resources such as water, air, and land by the garbage we generate is called pollution. There are four types of pollution: air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and noise pollution. The poisonous gases let out by industries and vehicles using petroleum based fuels are man made causes of air pollution. It causes allergies, coughs, and lung diseases. Air pollution also affects our eyes and causes skin diseases. Water pollution. Industrial waste, unhygienic use of water bodies for washing, and letting agricultural pollutants and household waste mix with ponds and lakes are some reasons for water pollution. This leads to various diseases spreading through water. Plants and animals are also affected if water is contaminated. Oil spills in the sea endanger marine animals and marine plants. Next, land pollution. Using fertilizers, extensive use of plastics, and accumulating garbage pollute land. Noise pollution. Humans are affected by noise pollution from noise levels that are above 80 decibels. Noise pollution causes hearing difficulties, headache, blood pressure, and other related disorder. Children, with this I conclude this lesson. Prepare for your test. Thank you.